Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic Dino action. Lukka, Bound to Ruin, Lukka, Bound to Dino. For a while I only had 2 copies, but spent another mythic rare wildcard, got 3 of them with the idea it's going to shore up the matchups against decks with little creatures. Taking out multiple things with Lukka's -4. Hopefully I can buy enough time with the other bodies, drop this, get the job done, possibly take out Shieldred if we've got Shifting Ceratops here. The 5 power lining up nicely with Shieldred's 5 toughness. Oh, that thing is scary. Other than that, everything is somewhat similar. A few changes tonight. There was a fantastic comment last night about, missing Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, and I certainly miss her. Just thought I'd try it a couple nights. Try for a little bit without this, but a little bit extra oomph and ramp to get there, to play the big things, even though it kind of seems like it might not be needed. It's nice to have this and nice to have a bigger thing. My goodness, we really pop off with this. So hopefully tonight Gwenna maybe is going to show up and play Galta for free. If Galta is 2 green, Gwenna taps for 2 green, untaps, boom. That's happened quite a few times. Cross your fingers, but pairing Gwenna to help ramp and easily play the bigger stuff. The other fantastic gal, Goreclaw, which was recently spoiled just today, I think, paired up with Surak the Hunt Caller. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. That card is definitely good. I'll get a nice review once the whole set is spoiled. I'll do a dinosaur review, at least specifically the dinosaur cards from March of the Machines. There was some lovely stuff today, I must say. But yeah, I'll definitely hold off just to make sure I got all the dinos, and I'll go over how I might use them, how it might look in a list maybe similar to this, turn-wise, when I'm looking to play it, that sort of thing, what it might replace. Everything's fairly locked up and set in stone here, but of course there's always room for improvement, always room to switch things around, as I have done the past over 400 times, thousands of games at this point, tons of matches. I got a nice perspective on different ways, different levels of lands, different angles and spins that you can take a dinosaur deck, and this one continues with all those scary ones. Tyrannosaurus Rex, 3 copies of this just to make a little bit of space for Goreclaw here and Gwenna. Solar Updraft, how's it going? Hopefully my games go well, yes. Hopefully all is well with you. Actually, I should probably push my keyboard forward a little bit more, just so I don't have to look down so much at the chat on my phone. But otherwise, I'm happy to have Lukka. Take out multiple things, that's where it's at. Buy us some time, ramp with this, ramp with Goreclaw's kind of cost reduction. Give everything trample, which is a fantastic idea on things that don't have it already. Gwenna, of course, she could be big. She could easily be 4 power if we've cast a creature with power 5 or greater twice. There's a good chance for that to happen, definitely. Bigger and better. Marauding Raptor, very easily attacking with at least 4 power if it's pinged 1 dino in a turn. That's all we got to do. But then it's a 5/4 trample, which is quite a lovely body indeed. Then all that big stuff, just make it bigger, make it scarier. With Goreclaw, sideboard wise, pretty similar to last night. I guess I should mention I got the 2 blast zones in there, mainly setting up for when I go over to Pioneer, do some Magic Online, which is coming up, tweaking things, testing out the waters there. But blast zone for the Auras matchup, take out the Glade Cover Scout, 1 green, 1/1 hexproof. Then they slap all the enchantments on it. Oh, what are we going to do? We're going to bring this in. We're going to pop it right away. Destroy all non-land permanents with a mana value of 1. Boom. Done. We get around the hexproof. We get around any possible protection. you can't protect against colorless, which is a very fantastic thing indeed. So that's going to be difficult to interact with. But yes, Rending Volley continuing with this if we face spirits, mono white humans, that sort of thing. Sword of Fortune Frontier, well, just to help against the anything red, anything green. I've been thinking of adding a couple more copies of this, maybe to help against mono green, but man, that matchup, it sure is difficult. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do. You attack them on one angle and you still don't get it done against that fantastic deck. Oh, scary stuff indeed. Another copy of T-Rex. Well, if we don't really want Galta or we want to cut something else for whatever reason it is, we've got one more chance added to see something scary. Certainly against control, I would imagine T-Rex, that's what we're going to be doing if we face it. Field of Ruin, well, if they have Gyre Reach Sanitarium, I will not lose my sanity. Potentially losing to that. Oh, good. Maybe could just go to 2 copies, cut the Swords of Fortune Frontier, something like that. Definitely 2 feels pretty good. Maybe switching the 2 Field of Ruin for the 2 Blast Zone. See how that goes. Rampaging Frostodon if we face anything life gain related or we want to go more aggressive. In the past I have, and I still want to test it out against Mono Green Devotion, even though I don't face Mono Green Devotion a whole lot. I face a wide range of stuff. Sometimes it is a different deck the entire night. But getting this, attacking, doing as much as possible, and then all the creatures that enter, sometimes I think Rampaging can shut them down. It might just do enough that it brings them low enough. The following turn maybe we just swing in, attack quite nicely, get the job done that way. But if they have a lot of creatures, I think the Acrone War again. Deal with Shieldred, anything creature related. Of course, going to learn my lesson. The thing you steal doesn't kill itself. Even if it has Death Touch. We sent Shieldred back to the opponent. Nah, I misread that, but I won't make that mistake again. So that's going to be quite nice. Lukka taking stuff out. The Acrone War also taking stuff out. I think that should be a good enough package. We could, of course, get caught out against something very aggressive. Wanting that Brotherhood's End. Hopefully it doesn't happen that first match coming up here. Man, that would suck. But yeah, Lukka, Bound to Dino. Fantastic addition that I'm going to continue to use. And the face on the thumbnail, if you've read the story, you know things did not go too well for this guy. Yikes. Not a fun time for him, but it's going to be a fun time tonight, as it always is. Hopefully this is Azorius Control. We see the Teferi. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to risk it. If it is Azorius Control, we'll be going slow anyways. I think we still could get it done. Well, a forest is not Azorius Control, that's for sure. Hopefully seeing that source of red. Well, what do we got going on? I don't know. No. Oh, mono green mid-range Stompy. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig, is gonna be pretty darn problematic, but Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, could be a fantastic help getting us where we need to be. Hopefully they don't have anything fight related. Could be Primal Might coming in, various other things. Unfortunately, easily taken out Gwenna. Shifting Ceratops next turn, Gwenna untapping quite nicely. That is going to be welcome indeed. Oh boy. We'll see if we can make anything happen, but it's not looking great. Still might be able to do some good stuff. I'm going to add double red for Gwenna. She is going to untap. Actually, Blast Zone. We want to tap that. Okay. Huntmaster. I guess Green, 2. Nah. I was thinking I should have been able to do Huntmaster and Marauding Raptor. Messed that up a little bit there, but I'm going to add it a green instead of 2 red. Yeah. Now that's probably going to do it. Well, I can take out Dield or Gargaroth, so that's about our best option at the moment. If we can survive. Yikes. Ooh, Ronus. That's probably does us in. Sadly. Yeah, we're not busting through that. Yeah. A little bit of a slow start there. But the Akroan War, certainly, well, it's pretty darn fantastic against this. Steal the Yorvo, steal their Ronus, steal everything, kill everything. They lose a creature, we gain a creature, especially if it is something so nice and big like Yorvo. That is certainly going to be welcome. Lukka bound to ruin, maybe, could be good. But I think overall the Akroan War is going to be, more impactful. Sort of Forge and Frontier, just in case. Definitely excited to use that. Goreclaw, yeah. We need to make space for this thing. 1 Galta. Yeah, like the looks of that. But definitely seems like a pretty good chance with 1 Sword of Forge and Frontier giving protection from green, red and green, but this is mono green. Oh, that's... I don't think I can do it. I would have liked to see in a Akroan War, maybe 3 lands, Thunderherd Migration, Topiary Stomper, something like that. Oh, yeah. I'm going to risk it. Could be pretty good, but I'll send the sword to the bottom. Hopefully getting a source of green for Thunderherd. That would be ideal. Oh, boy. Incubation Druid, huh? Oh, phew, my goodness. We were saved, luckily. Now we're off to the races. Now we'll steal whatever big thing that they play. They aren't going to adapt Incubation Druid this turn, at least. And Nykthos. So it's like a mono green sort of stompy. It's quite a bit different from the normal mono green devotion, I think. Bond of Flourishing, huh? I guess. Huh? Oh, and another Akroan War. Interested in playing Dinos and Explorer? Yes, I definitely recommend this deck. Hopefully tonight is a good showcase of that, but you know, some nights can be a little bit painful. I'm thinking of actually stealing the Incubation Druid. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Hopefully that's scary enough. I think it's going to be quite nice indeed. Yeah, I'll always recommend this deck. If you like what you see, there's certainly enough videos. You can go back and watch them. Get a pretty good idea if it's right for you. Nissa taking out the Akroan War, unfortunately. Well, they did what they had to do. Do I want to steal it again? That is... Oh, yeah, no. I'm just going to steal it again. And then take out Nissa because she is only at 2 loyalty. That is certainly lovely stuff. Oh, hopefully it sets them back a little bit. But yeah, I love all the ramp. Nice stable ramp with Thunderherd Migration. getting a basic land, Topiary Stomper, also getting a basic land there. Tranix Rex quite easily being able to play something this big, even with a land count of 22 tonight. Sometimes it's been 21. Ooh. There's the T-Rex right there. Boom. Oh, hey, all good, all good. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll just be nice and aggressive. I'm not worried about them attacking next turn. If they want to block, fine by me. Should be able to get the job done quite nicely. Llanowar Elves have to tap and either tap or attack. Either way, they won't be able to block next turn. Possibly we could get to 7 lands if we draw one. Plus we play Topiary Stomper. Good stuff indeed. Don't think they'll be able to do a whole lot with this card. Haywire Might, whatever it is. Actually, they could be getting that to destroy the Acrone War. The second one, hopefully we draw a third copy coming up, but still should be pretty good. They're down to 7. Sorceress Spyglass. Well, that is not going to do a whole lot of anything for him. Good stuff. Done. Lights out. I'm surprised they got the Sorceress Spyglass, but there wasn't a whole lot. Like I say, even if they blew up the Acrone War there, they get the Incubation Druid back tapped, so it couldn't even block if it wanted to. Yeah, that was pretty good overall. I'm going to take out that Sword of Forger and Frontier. Bring in a Lukka. Yeah. The Acrone War did its thing. My thoughts about the new Itali. I will make an actual video, and for all the other dinosaur themed cards or the themed stuff that was recently spoiled today. We're going to see a lot more good things, but we'll see if it fits. You got to ask yourself the question, at least I am. Would I rather play the new Itali, fantastic enter the battlefield effect, cost a total of 7, or would I rather play Tranix Rex, also costs a total of 7. New Itali could be countered, could be targeted quite easily. A lot of painful things could happen to it. I feel like I'd almost just rather go with T-Rex instead. That'd probably be a lot better for, well, aggression overall. The new Itali, of course, could be flashy. You could get something nice from the opponent, but I'd rather the consistency of always playing this thing over and over again. Thunderherd Migrational. That is going to help us out big time. Hopefully they can't take out Gwenna. That's what'll be going next turn, and if all goes well, it's going to lead to T-Rex. Getting that Thrashing Brontodon up. A 4 or 5 is kind of painful. That damage is going to be rough. Yeah, definitely Gwenna. Hopefully they don't have any fight spells. With this mountain here, we do get the T-Rex next turn, plus maybe some other good stuff. We will have to take a bit of damage, but if we can get T-Rex followed by Lukka the turn after that, 8 damage divided as we choose among their stuff, now we might be able to make it happen. Gonna have to take all this, unfortunately. 7, 10 going down to 6. That's how it has to be, sadly. Ooh. The Acrone War. No. It's gotta be T-Rex. Nicely, Gwenna goes to a 3/4, and we get this lovely impactful body. We'll hold everything back. Going down to 6 is not fun. Hopefully they don't have any fighting. Cross your fingers. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, this is going to be pretty devastating, I would hope. Oh, what yeah, I forgot about Nissa making multiple. Oh, they had lethal. Okay, well, they missed it. They had 4 bodies, each of them at least at 3. We're at 6, we can only block 2 of the 4. Okay, I'll take it. And we're gonna smoke some stuff. Phew. Phew. We got lucky there, that's for sure. Okay. We got a total of 8 that we can deal. Taking out the 2 lands certainly seems to be a pretty fantastic thing. Nissa is 7. I don't like Nissa. Man, we gotta take out bodies. I think we're basically dead still, unfortunately. Let me think. Yeah. Take Nissa down by 1, I guess. Now we should definitely be dead, I would think. I'm pretty certain that's what's going to happen. All they have to do is make a land a creature, and they got us. Stone Brain, interesting. Fortunately, it can't target Tyrannosaurus Rex. That is going to work out nicely for us. Well, I mean, we could lose T-Rex, but maybe they choose something else instead. That's right, we didn't have any more in hand, and well, maybe they still don't attack us with lethal. Perhaps we'll continue to get lucky, you never know. Might as well see. Oh, they were smart. They finally learned their lesson. But yeah, a little bit unfortunate that first game. We certainly got it done, but they had lovely, fantastic aggression, especially with that Ranger class. Man, that was painful. That early Thrashing Brontodon, which is something I've been considering re-adding. Just a cheap body, a cheap, decent body to start off with. Stop some potential aggression right in its tracks, being a nice 3-4, and then if they ever target it, boom, we just sacrifice it for 1. Hopefully we have 1 left over, but take out something impactful, take out Fable of the Mirror Breaker, possibly. Maybe we get a hit off with Thrashing Brontodon and then sacrifice it on a following turn quite nicely. This hand does look pretty nice if everything goes to plan. Marauding Raptor, Goreclaw the turn after that, reduced to 3, quite lovely. But we're looking at what could be Esper control, blue, black, and white. I'm going to play it safe and go with Thunderherd Migration. Reveal the good old Marauding. Because I bet Marauding Raptor could be killed the following turn due to Fatal Push and various other things, and maybe we just slap down Shifting Ceratops coming up. 5-color something or other. Very interesting. Now, you know what? We're going to go with Lukka. Play him for 4, ramp with his ability here, and then play Marauding Raptor. This is pretty sweet indeed. I think Lukka should stick around. You would imagine so. He's only at 4. No, we can't block. 3 is pretty nice. Catilda. Well, we're ramping. And we're doing some very, very nasty stuff indeed. Boom. Reduce Regisaur Alpha to... Yeah, that works. Yeah, just Regisaur. Sounds good to me. Marauding Raptor is going to be swinging as an absolutely massive body. My goodness. Lovely stuff. I think their back's against the wall at this point, especially with that blast zone. Could pop it for 2 to take out Catilda, could pop it for 1 to take out Valentin, especially if they have a bunch of other stuff. Oh, it looks like humans. 5 color humans. This is quite interesting indeed. Again, you never know what you're going to face. Galta. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to ramp again and play the Queen. And play shifting. I forgot about Thalia here. Makes our creatures enter the battlefield tapped. Does have first strike, which is a little bit problematic. Attack with all the things that are at least 3 toughness but 4 powers, so everything goes to at least 4 toughness, doesn't die immediately to Thalia's first strike. And there, we got her done. But a very interesting 5 color humans list. Possibly stealing with the Akroan War. Taking them out with Rending Volley. Could be on the menu. Catilda, part white. Thalia, certainly part white. Would be lovely to drop. I think there's enough things that are white that I could bring in that Rending Volley. Taking out a key thing is going to be very nasty indeed. I would like to keep Lukka though. Hey, you know what? I feel pretty good about our chances. I'll take Rending Volley out, Lukka to take out multiple things. Still probably is going to do the trick. I imagine it's mostly humans, maybe not a whole lot of interaction, just playing human creatures themselves. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like that. Oh, and a Goreclaw. My goodness. Lovely stuff. They just played Secluded Courtyard. Fantastic for tribal decks. If you haven't used it before, choose a creature type. Boom. Tap to add 1 mana for that creature type. But Secluded Courtyard, you can also use it for a mana of any color to use an ability of a creature of that type. And man, we're just... we're rolling in it now. We've got T-Rex, Goreclaw, Castle Garenbrig. We should get there, I think, as long as their aggression isn't too nasty. But I suspect Collected Company could be coming down. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they don't exile Goreclaw or Marauding Raptor. Either one, though. We should be doing pretty good. If they have Collected Company, I don't want to be... I don't want to be attacking into it. It was something big and nasty that could kill it or just simply stop it with Adeline there. Fortunately, they only got 1 thing off the Coco. Minsk. No, I want to be able to play T-Rex next turn. 5, not too bad. Oh, lovely, lovely stuff. Yeah, T-Rex will hold everything back. Would be nice to... Well, maybe I will attack with it. Nah. We'll keep it all back. Deter a lot of aggression, I would imagine. Drop Lukka next turn for 5 and then just blow up pretty much everything, I would imagine. You would think 8 damage divided as you choose hopefully is enough to get the job done. Man, this guy is pretty good. Well, that was painful, but at least we still have Goreclaw. Definitely want to preserve her. Lukka to take out Katilda and Minsk? Maybe. I kind of feel like Topiary Stomper, though. Let me think. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Lukka. Do that -4 there, and hopefully that buys us enough time. Certainly taking out Katilda, I like that. Stopping them, some of their ramp, quite a bit of ramp. Hopefully it slows them down enough. Denick. Not too bad. I still might trade with Adeline though, if she does attack Lukka there. Scruff. You know what? I'm going to take out Adeline. I'll take this opportunity and hope that they don't have another one in hand. Oh, that would not be a pretty sight. But we do get to Topiary Stomper this turn, so we got the fantastic 4/4 body. Lovely, lovely stuff indeed. And Huntmaster to stop some of their 1/1s. Alright. Let's just get another Lukka, take out a bunch more stuff. I'm definitely thinking I would go crazy, possibly with 4, just because it helps against decks like this, especially, again, since I'm not using a sweeper. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, at least he's tapped as well. We're certainly not using Huntmaster to block. I'm not too worried about taking that damage. Thalia. Oh, we need that Lukka ASAP. Oh, well, we also got Galta, so that is pretty good as well, I must say. Do I want to attack with Galta? Well, that's another question. Being down to 9, that's kind of scary. Two. You know what? I think I can risk it. Do some scary amounts of damage. I think we still should be safe, especially with that Topiary Stomper. If Skrelv taps for Denick to get through, Topiary would hopefully stop aggression from the other stuff. Oh, never mind. That tends to do the trick. Okay, okay. Ouch. Well, that certainly was painful, but yeah, Joda. Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. I guess it's kind of like human, 5-color human legends with Joda to make everything just absolutely massive. So we know what they're all about. I'm bringing in the Akroan War because that's going to be fantastic. Stealing their Joda, make them super weak, steal whatever it is. I want that. Big time. Especially after knowing exactly what they're all about. Certainly want to keep in Lukka. T-Rex. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to cut the T-Rexes. And Gwenna. Yeah, I like the looks of that. The Crone War, that I steal something, they lose something, so it's a fantastic change. Fantastic value right there. That's a keeper. Instantly. 4 lands, Marauding Hunt Master and Topiary Stomper. Pretty good chance we should be seeing something bigger and scarier coming up. The Mulligan once, which should work out in our favor quite nicely. And we got Castle Garenbrig, at least 1 copy of Castle Garenbrig, so we'll easily be able to play that Carnage Tyrant. Kind of sad that I don't have Tyrannix Rex in, but if we stumble, if something bad happens, I want to be stealing the most impactful thing. Okay, well, we should get Carnage Tyrant next turn. With the cost reduction of Marauding, the ramping of Topiary, even if everything went down, we would be at 5 lands plus Castle Garenbrig, getting to 6, but we only need 4 for that lovely thing. You know what, I'm going to attack with Marauding. If they want to trade with Ajar, fine by me. We still get Carney T, and we take out that scary body. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I like this. I think there's a pretty good chance Huntmaster is going to survive. Hopefully they don't exile it or something. Renfield. If they would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of their library instead. Oh, it's not so bad. Hopefully this is enough to get the job done. Cross your fingers. Interesting. Oh, the Crone War. Oh, there we go, folks. I can't go Thunderherd Migration and the Crone War. I gotta steal something, someone. I'm gonna steal Renfield. I like exiling the top 2 of stuff. That's gonna be pretty nice. We get to do extra things. Exiling the top 2 cards, getting 1 turn ahead. Lovely. Oh, there we go. Boom. The Crone War showing up strong. I felt pretty good after that. Game 1, Game 3. Seemed like it should go well, as it did. Yeah, I think maybe I don't need a sweeper. Of course, there's always a chance to get caught out by elves, which I certainly did a couple nights ago now. I think it was 2 nights ago. Mono green elves brought the pain. Not a whole lot to do against that. Stealing one of their creatures probably isn't enough to get it done. They have so many, and so many lords. It gets scary quick, as I'm sure most of you know. You might play it, or you have played against it. Yikes. Yeah, no, it should be good. 2 Thunderherd Migrations, 3 lands. One of them, again, the castle. The powerful Castle Dino-Brig. Oh, and Goreclaw, man. We're getting spoiled here. I hope. Greasefang. Oh, I think we could be staring down a Greasefang. Hopefully. They're going to be staring down Carnage Tyrant. I could reveal Carnage Tyrant, but I don't want to make them sweat too much. Cross your fingers they don't have the rat in hand. The rat. Oh, that tends to do the trick. Yeah, well, the match is quick, that's for sure, but we at least have something some hope against it with Rending Volley, taking it out. And Greasefang can be pretty inconsistent as well. They're doing their classic thing, nothing new, nothing fancy, nothing we haven't faced before. The Crone War, maybe to... Nah. Rending Volley, I'm going to rely on that as the main thing to stop them. Hopefully, it has worked in the past, bought us enough time that we just smack them with all these lovely bodies. Trim one copy of Galt there. Lukka, I could see that. Maybe being good, taking out some of their little things, the cats from Esika's chariot, all that stuff. But I think this will work. Yeah, I mean, if I had 2 lands, maybe instead of 1 Regisaur or the Carnage Tyrant, I'm not going to risk it. Oh, okay, there we go. It is a little bit sad. I am shedding tears seeing those 2 Rending Volleys go away, but hopefully we don't need it ASAP. Send a Huntmaster to the bottom. I was thinking Carnage Tyrant, but keep the hope alive of playing this and Hasty. Nice aggression right there. Oh boy. Go with the Thunderherd Migration just because, again, there is nothing that Huntmaster is going to accelerate out on turn 3. We don't have Shifting Ceratops, Ripjaw Raptor, or anything like that. Oh. Hopefully they don't have a Fatal Push or something for this guy. Cross your fingers. Okay, nothing too bad. It's nice seeing them mill that Fatal Push, I must say. Okay, good. Oh, I like the looks of this. Hey, you know what? Let's do it. And hope they don't get Greasefang coming up. Hopefully they don't do it next turn. But I don't want to just always be holding up that Rending Volley. And they don't have anything too nasty in the graveyard. That certainly could change right now when they do stuff. Okay. Oh, 3 Witherbloom commands. My goodness. I think we might get them. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I was saying, they're not very consistent. And they're not able to play the rat. Oh, and we got Rending Volley. Yeah, we should be looking pretty good here. Dead. Phew. Okay. And that was pretty nice. We got the win without having to reveal the information that we have this. So they might be feeling pretty good about their chances. But I must say, having some specific graveyard hate probably would be a good deal, especially with the new additions. Abzan Greasefang got a whole lot more scary and a whole lot more common. I'll probably tweak some stuff tonight, especially since I'm facing it again. It seems to be at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. Again, before it was like once a week, once every 2 weeks, before the release of Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. I can work with that. Again, no Rending Volley, but 2 lands, 2 Huntmasters, Thunderherd Migration, quite nicely. Hopefully seeing one of those 4 Rending Volley at least. Oh, that is interesting indeed. Oh, we got the Rending Volley. I'll go with the Forest. Not a big deal. They're not going to be doing a whole lot coming up here. I'll see. See what they do, if anything. I think they could do some painful stuff. I'm going to hold back on that Rending Volley, because they could be getting something nasty in the graveyard. The Parhelion. Okay. That is scary indeed, I must say. Interesting. Well, they don't have Greasefang. They would have done something. I'm going to go with Marauding, though. Get another source of red. And hope they don't go with the rat next turn. Oh boy. Oh, they did the rat. They must have thought, oh, they got something up their sleeve. Nuts. I should have listened to my gut. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. Ouch. Can we do anything? No. It was too bad I kept, well, not drawing a third land. It would have been nice to go Thunderherd Migration and still be left with that one. Maybe they had that enter tapped to make me think they didn't have the Greasefang. Or they just drew it, hard to say. Yeah. Hopefully we don't face it again, but we're bringing some more specific hate, not just the Rending Volley, so we can bring the pain further to this deck that does fantastic stuff. Hey, I like the looks of that. Thunderherd Migration, 2 Topiaries, very good chance to get to Carnage Tyrant. Oh, maybe Dimir Control. That'd be alright, hopefully. And Azorius Control. Oh, yeah, what do we got going on? Sultai, it seems. Interesting. Yeah, Topiary Stomper will get the Carnage Tyrant next turn. I was thinking about Gwenna, but I just wanted to stably do stuff. If, in the face of removal, they probably could have removal or various other painful answers. Tap an untapped creature they control as they do. Yeah, oh. Oh, I thought it was their turn. There's a Sultai fight rigging. That's painful. I wasn't able to attack with Topiary Stomper. I thought it had already gone around to their turn. Of course, it made no sense to tap it on our turn, but... well. Sultai fight rigging. It's been quite some time. Often you see Golgari, Rotting Regisaur starting off with 7 power. The other thing, the Menace guy, 6/4. You can tap it. I think. Something about drawing a card, but... yeah. Ward 2. That's not too much trouble to target. But fight rigging, nuts. Yeah. I'm just going to hope for the best and hope they don't have too much interaction. Hey, oh, that's all right, Pterosaurus. Had some good wins, some painful moments. Lost to Greasefang because I didn't listen to my gut. I had Rending Volley and I was stuck on 2 lands, but I had stuff for 2 to play. I would tap out and not be able to play Rending Volley, and well, I chose to tap out 1 turn and then they played the rat right after. The previous turn they had a Temple Garden, enter tapped, plus 2 lands, and make me think, oh, they must not have the rat. But I'm wondering if they did that just because they wanted to make me think they didn't have it, so that I would tap out the following turn, because they suspected I was holding up all this mana for removal. But some good wins overall, good games. It's always a fantastic night getting to do this, and hoping they don't get too much painful stuff. The damn Greasefang, yes. I was mentioning, I face it at least once a day, it seems. I'm going to be bringing in probably even more specific hate. Rending Volley, I think often times enough, does the trick, taking it out for 1 red at instant speed, and usually that buys time. Of course, there is Can't Stay Away that they could reanimate it later on. Oh, my goodness. Pain and suffering is happening. But we could still get the Carnage turned. At least we do have Shifting Ceratops, and hope they don't have another noxious grasp. I will gasp if that's what they have. Phew. Now, Thunderherd Migration. Gotta be. Pretend like we don't have anything. Weathered Runestone does work against Greasefang quite fantastically. I've been wondering about that. A nice, simple investment of 2. You play it, you forget about it, you stop Greasefang. Lovely, lovely. That would have been a lovely thing to do for 2, I must say. And it stops various other reanimation things from the graveyard. People playing spells from their library. It has done the trick in the past, and hopefully Carnage Turn does the trick here. Very good stuff indeed. Castle Garenbrig always showing up, it seems. But yeah, I'm thinking Weathered Runestone. Nah. Or maybe just instant speed interaction. The bouncers beat down, of course, 1 green, usually, to take out Greasefang, and it exiles it, so we don't have to worry about them reanimating. But Sultai Ultimatum, it's been quite some time since I've faced that. So they got fight rigging, they got this. It's just a whole lot of painful things and a painful mixture of colors, blue, black, and green. Ugh. Nuts. Okay, I learned my lesson from the past. Liliana and Vorinclex can't come down because Liliana ultimates immediately. She enters with 12 loyalty, so that can't happen. Creative any blue Kraken. That's the Sea God. Tap on non-lane. That and Liliana, I think. Nah, Vorinclex. Nah. We'll see. I thought I had to choose 2. I was running out of time, so I had to make a choice eventually. Probably be it, I would imagine, making us sacrifice both creatures. Ugh. Hasty shifting to take out Liliana. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually pretty decent. Castle Garenbrig 6, 7, 4. Nah. I can't go shifting Ceratops, give it haste, and play Topiary Stomper, sadly. Okay, I like that. I mean, shifting isn't going to untap, unfortunately, but no, we will have Topiary Stomper to block. Something coming up. That Kraken. It's going to be Kraken, our life total, wide open. Castle Garenbrig. Am I left with yeah, let's do that. Regisaur plus Topiary Stomper. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, math is hard. That's all right. Not dead yet, but we probably are. More like Nut Kraken. Yes, you said it. Reservoir double Nut Kraken right here with the Kraken token and the Reservoir Kraken. I'm not busting through that. They stole our Regisaur Alpha, sadly. It is a sad, sad night when that happens. Of course, it's even sadder when they steal it with the Akroan War, but fortunately, we don't face Gruul vehicles too much. Again, a wide range. It's been all different tonight, which is pretty nice indeed. Yeah, some pain, some suffering, some hits, some misses. Can't win them all. You just never know. But you just got to keep playing. If you're not playing, you're not winning. Yeah. Sometimes you just lose. It happens. I feel pretty good about that. It's nice seeing 2. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but I have a sneaky suspicion this could work out. Dockside Chef. Well, it's nice seeing Lukka. Hopefully that takes out a lot of little things that they might be dropping if this is some sort of sacrifice, Rakdos sacrifice, it seems like. Stealing Marauding Raptor with Claim the Firstborn, but I don't think they will have enough to also be able to sacrifice it. They might do it next turn. Excuse me, if they get to 3. Has to be Boseiju, just in case we get that 4th land coming up. It'll be pretty impactful next turn. Being able to go Lukka and ramp and do a wide variety of stuff. Certainly won't want to attack. Shambling Gas dying. -1 to the Marauding Raptor that we just played. Temporarily damaged there. Taking it out sadly, but we'll see if that Claim the Firstborn is about to happen. Or Fatal Push, or Zorn. What the heck is Zorn doing? They would have created a treasure token, instead create that many plus an additional. Okay. Yeah, I'll take 1. I don't want to make a bunch of treasures. Pretty much. And there's the Lukka. For 4, unfortunately. But I go -1 and still do his... Nah, I think we got to play it safe and ramp, even though we're not playing anything. I want him as durable as possible for this following turn. Increase the chance that Lukka survives. Claim the Firstborn. Rakdos Treasure Sacrifice, it seems. Interesting. What are they doing? Rakdos Treasures. Never would have guessed, never faced this particular variation of Rakdos before. Well, if it deals damage, they make 2 treasures. If we kill it, they make 2 treasures. Might as well kill it instead. Both basically the same. And we save ourselves taking 1. Not that it's a whole lot, but it could make all the difference, potentially. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. This is very, very good indeed, I think. If all goes well. We -4 with Lukka. Boom. We blow up just about everything they were planning on doing. 4, 2, 2. I like the looks of that. That's pretty decent. Done. Smoked them. That's got to set them back at least a little bit. Devastating. My goodness. At least Lukka has shown up quite a bit and quite nicely tonight. Good stuff. It has been working out fantastically for some of you guys. Pterosaurus, I think you mentioned last night or a night ago. Somebody mentioned that Lukka was doing the trick. And it's certainly doing the trick here. Alright. I like that. I'm just going to attack with everything again. Because we can drop this coming up like I was hoping. We'll get there. Starting off with 2 T-Rexes. tends to do the trick when you get enough to play one. Should be it, I hope. Sweeper, extinction event, but even if it was extinction event, that's not much of a power bomb. Done. Lovely. Okay. I definitely got to try out Nissa. I still haven't. I'm pretty sure I opened up a few copies. But again, Lukka does everything I want to do. Does everything probably you guys want to do. Ramp. Make a token. The -4 as you saw. 5. 4? No, 5. Yeah. 5 to ramp a little bit. But even if you play it just for 5 to deal 8 damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures and or planeswalkers. That's pretty fantastic, even if you only take out 2 things. Decent, because you are still hopefully left with Lukka, if you've played him for 5. Then you have to invest at least a little bit of resources, aggression into taking him out. If you have bodies that can block, maybe they can't take it out. Yeah. Okay, so we're facing off against Rakdos Sacrifice. Rakdos Treasures. Stealing one thing doesn't seem like it would do a whole lot. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. I was a little bit worried, I must say, starting off with 2 T-Rexes, but I believed and we made it work. Blast Zone could be quite nice coming up, taking out some key things, since there's a lot of cheap stuff, maybe getting it to 2 or 3, but I think Blast Zone should be quite devastating. Maybe they have a lot of stuff with a mana value of 1, so of course we just get to pop it the turn we drop it. Shifting Ceratops next turn, hopefully. They don't have a Stomp or Fatal Push, but I would not be surprised whatsoever. Something? Anything? Wondered about that Deadly Dispute. Shambling Gas making a treasure, and then Deadly Dispute also a treasure. So they're at least at 4. They could be at 5 coming up, but 4 should allow them to do something pretty fantastic. Pretty nasty. They're going to take out Huntmaster. They could sacrifice both treasures. Yeah, dealing 2. Painful. Nuts. That's unfortunate. Would have been nice to go Shifting Ceratops next turn, I must say. Hasty. Yeah. Can't get them all the time. My goodness. Okay, we could still, make something happen. Shifting next turn. Lukka the turn after that will be at 5, so we can -4 right away to take out Mayhem Devil and Elaine, Reclusive Painter. That might be enough to, slow him down, stop him. Here goes nothing. They do have a lot up. I think they could kill Shifting pretty easily, though. Oh, okay, good. It seems like they don't have anything at instant speed, at least, and instant speed for 4. Gold span. Well, that's no good. Yikes. What would they attack with the dockside chef? Interesting. Guess they'll sacrifice it to the treasure, because when they let the gold span, they get 2 mana from this particular scenario. I guess that's what they'll do. Sacrifice 2, draw a card. Not too bad. But taking out the gold span dragon next turn, I think that should be quite nice. Hopefully. Is it going to be enough? That is the question indeed. Alrighty, just leave that shifting behind, and I imagine Lukka is going to go down probably to them sacrificing something with the Mayhem Devil, or just dead straight up, unfortunately. Hello, how's it going? Thoughts on the new Itali? It was mentioned a little bit. I'm holding off until the full set is, Crack was, well, okay, I guess that does the trick. But yeah, I'm holding off until the full set is revealed so I get all the dinos and dino cards I would want to use all at once, and then I'll do I'll do a review of it. But certainly that new Itali, fantastic, I think. But as I mentioned before, cost 7. Compare the new Itali to Tyrannix Rex. I think I would basically always rather play Tyrannix Rex instead of Itali. Maybe I can use all 4 T-Rexes plus 1 copy of Itali, but space is at a premium. I think I'll probably use at least 1 copy. Makes sense. Easy enough to play, certainly with an actual dinosaur tribalist, but for the most part I want consistency. Itali, the new one and the old one. You might get something nice, you might get some duds. Certainly with the old one, exiling the top card of your library and the opponents. I've gotten a land from the top of each of us, and that just goes into exile, and you get no value, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. I was thinking of doing a review on it tonight, but yeah, I'll hold off. I want to see the other flip side of Invasion of Ixalan. Hopefully it's a dino, does something for dinos in general. Dinosaur creatures you control get something. It's a 4/3. You can see the power. I don't think they've revealed the flip side of the Invasion of Ixalan battle. I have to look a little bit harder tonight. Hopefully we see it tomorrow at least. Man, Carnage turn next turn for 3 would be disgusting. I'll do that. Thank you. I'm just going to attack with everything because they're 5/4s. Oh, this is nasty, nasty. You see how lovely Goreclaw can be. We wouldn't have been able to play Carnage Tyrant otherwise. But we get Carnage super early next turn. Lukka for 5/7, divided as we choose. Boom. Take out Mayhem Devil, Kalane, and maybe a little 1/1 something. It does definitely feel better for Commander. Yeah. It is nice that it only hits non-land, so it gets around the sometimes painful part of the original Itali, like I say. Trample is nice if we can flip it, which I think should be pretty good. Castle Garenbrig, of course, can make extra mana, green mana. That's going to help us activate Itali's ability a little bit easier. Flip it and make it trample, indestructible, crazy, scary. But I think I should probably use at least 1 copy. I don't think I really ever want to use more than one. It's maybe not good enough for me, but we'll see. I've been wrong about some stuff, whether it's good or bad for a dinosaur list. But it is pretty flashy indeed. Oh, that Lukka tends to do the trick. Good stuff. Boom, just kill him. Even though we lose out on a bit of damage, just kill all their creatures. Don't ask questions. That's got to be it right there. Fantastic. Lukka showing up multiple times tonight. Lovely having 3 copies. I think 3 is probably enough. Good game indeed. Oh, fantastic. But very fantastic cards that were spoiled today. A lot of dinos. I certainly think they're setting up for Lost Caverns, but maybe because they've done a lot with dinos. Maybe there's someone who plays dinos a lot that has invigorated the popularity of them enough. You never know. That would be pretty cool. Would have been cool to have a spoiler dino. Maybe by the time we get closer to Lost Caverns of Ixalan, they'll give me a dino to spoil from that set. Hopefully that's the case. Maybe I should contact them to possibly get it. That would be, oh, the icing on the cake. Finish off with opening up a pack here. Hopefully it's a wild card. Mycosynth card as well. I won't be using that, but that'll do it for tonight. A little bit shorter, but some fantastic games overall. Hopefully all you guys have a good time zone. However that saying goes, I can't remember it, Pterosaurus. Have a good time zone. Have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, whether you're watching right now, later on. Hopefully I'm back tomorrow night. It is nice doing it back-to-back nights as much as possible, as always. I love it. Fantastic. Keep an eye out on Pioneer. I'll start doing Magic the Gathering online a little bit, and that's going to be even more interesting. Not as fun to watch as Arena, I must say. Hopefully they get actual Pioneer on Arena sooner rather than later. But still pretty nice overall. So yeah, have a good one. Peace. And see you next. Oh, excuse me. I drank too fast. See you next time.